Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is your classmate nihayah is Ibrahim from Group 5, and now we are going to talk about sacred scriptures. So the early schools of Buddhism developed their own unique body of sacred texts. Of these, however, only the Pali Canon or the Tipitaka or Tripitaka, or which means three baskets, survives. Now it is preserved in Pali language. It is the first known, most conservative, and most complete extant early canon of Buddhist writing. So after Siddhartha's death, the first Buddhist council was called to recite the content of Dhamma or Dharma. These teachings were taught orally until they recorded it in palm trees during the fourth Buddhist council in the 29 before Christ ends. The council lasted for at least 3 years with the support of the Sri Lankan king Vadagamani or Valagamba of Anudarta. There were 500 monks who recited Siddhartha's teachings as they recorded them in palm trees. Okay, so the word Pitaka in Pali means basket. So let's learn about the Tipitaka or the three baskets. First off is the Sutta Pitaka, discourse. So it's all about poems of Siddhartha's previous lives. Now it is divided into 5 collections. So those are Digha Nikaya, Majjhima Nikaya, Samyutta Nikaya, Anguttara Nikaya, and Dukkha Nikaya. Now that was the Vinaya Pitaka. Sutta Pitaka. Now let's go to the second one, Vinaya Pitaka. It's all about discipline. It's all about rules of discipline, stories about Buddhist moral principles, and it consists of 5 books, and those are Parajika Pali, Pasitiya Pali, Mahavagga Pali, Ulavaga Pali, and Parivara Pali. That was for Vinaya Pitaka, discipline. And the third and last one is about Abhidhamma Pitaka, and it was all about the rigorous systematic analysis of Buddhist thoughts or works of moral psychology. So it has 7 works, and those are Dhamma Sangani, Vibhyanga, Katavitu, Pugala Panati, Tatukata, Yamaga, and Padhana. So those are the 3 baskets. Now let's go on and talk about the impermanence of things. So impermanence is an unavoidable fact of human existence, for change is constant and everything has its alterations, so nothing is permanent. So Buddhism affirms 5 processes that are uncontrollable, and those are old age, sickness, dying, decay, and death. They believe that when one released from samsara, they has reached the state of nirvana. Okay, nirvana means where desire has been extinguished from oneself and his mind is at perfect peace. So the person who has reached or who has achieved nirvana is called arhat, in which it means worthy of honor. Now that was all about the impermanence of things. Now let's talk about the Sangha. So Sangha in Pali language practically means sharer, or other meaning is association or assembly. So it refers to monks who share the general fund of alms provided with the community. So Sangha was founded by Siddhartha during the year he attained his enlightenment, which pertains to the Buddhist order monastic community. So the Siddhartha has 5 ascetics whose names are Vidya, Vapa, Mahanama, Asaji, and Kundama. So they are the most popular monks in Buddhist history. So the Buddhist nuns are called bhikkhunis and the Buddhist monks are called bhikkhus. They are dressed in rags, live at the foot of the tree, and beg for alms. And they are abstained from sexual pleasures, stealing, and killing. So they must live a life of poverty, chastity, and should strictly follow the codified rules as contained in the Vinaya Pitaka. There are 500 conducts that bhikkhus and bhikkhunis must avoid, or else they will be punished with expulsion, suspension, or reproach depending on the severity of the offense. So to be included in the Sangha, one must be at least have been taken refuge in Siddhartha, and one must ensure that Buddhist teachings are to be preserved and transmitted orally or written. So in Theravada Buddhism, they have 3 jewels or Tiyatra, summarize the with this phrase, and that is by saying, I take refuge in Buddha, the teaching, and the Sangha. So that is all about Sangha. Thank you so much again. This is your co-class nihayah Ibrahim. I hope you have learned from this lesson, and I hope to see you next time. Have a nice morning. Ma'asalam.